What's up, y'all? Man, hardcore casual on the road, yo. Look, let me tell y'all something, man. um, Bud Crawford don't need Spence, man. He don't need that boy Spence. Bud look excellent tonight against motherfucking Kyle Brooks. I was gonna show the fight, but I'm on the road. I'm on the road tonight, and I'm in the room tonight. I'm on the road. You know what I'm saying? Let me take y'all my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the road tonight. I ain't at the crib, so I ain't. I got in. I had to rush from the job site. Didn't have time to get my laptop set up and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, man. Let me tell you something, man. Bud Crawford closed this motherfucker in the fourth. And in the fourth round, that's when Bud usually turn up. Bud don't even turn up. He's a slow starter, but when it's time to start, and they just talked to that boy Shakur Stevens, and he fucked with Bud, so Shakur said he gonna turn on it, he gonna turn it up, and in this round right here, cause Brooks don't like when you put pressure on him. He don't like when you come in on him. I'm talking about boom, over. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Kyle Brooks looked big up in that motherfucker today. You know what I'm saying? He looked big. Like, they talk about Spence. How look at that right. Timed and the way Bud timed that right, man, just boom, like, and then the way he closed out, I'm talking, man, he stumbled, that motherfucker fell like a big ass oak tree, man. He stumbled across the whole ring. Boom. He just gets that motherfucker, and look, Kyle don't even know where he is. And he hit him in that same goddamn eye. Look at that shit. And you know what? Fourth round. Now, I know they gonna say, well, Earl damaged him and all that shit, man. Whatever, man. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it took Earl 11 rounds to get that man gone or whatever. Whatever. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I think Terrence is the hardest hitting. I think he hit between Earl, Spence, and Crawford. I think Bud goddamn motherfucker, boy. Bud put motherfuckers down, man. But then I just can't make the case for Spence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, man. The man, and Javante Tank Davis, man. Let me talk about that fight too, cause I was upset last week. Last week was the best week in boxing in all of 2020. That was the best week we had in the whole of 2020 in boxing, and I missed every fight. I was goddamn working, couldn't get back in time. I missed the Noye fight. I missed Davis. I missed the Usyk fight. I missed them all, but I went back and looked at them anyway. And yo, I think Javante Tank Davis is one of the most gifted fucking fighters of his generation. And I feel like it's going to waste. You know what I'm saying? Santa Cruz was a 126 pounder, yo. I mean, come on, man. Like, I just feel like I feel like these knockouts and shit he can get on motherfuckers like a Lomachenko, a Teofimo Lopez, a motherfucking Henley. Uh, I feel like Tank can go in there and be knocking out a lot of fucking credible fighters. I think he can even move up, you know what I'm saying, and be knocking motherfuckers out, you know. But the thing is, like, you know, if you sitting back playing the weight game, like, you know, you wait for a motherfucker to move up and wait, somebody that had a good name, nice, you know, stable chin, nice little beard on them, but really, you know, but really ain't getting hit by the type of shots that Tank is delivering. Man, they say, I don't know, man, if it's true, rumor, speculation, whatever, but if Tank really is knocking out cruiserweights and heavyweights and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, man? Why is you fucking fighting little dudes like that, man? Why ain't you fighting motherfucking? Why ain't you fight Lomo? Why ain't you fight Teofimo Lopez? You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been a good fight. I can't. You can't say you still ain't ready. You still a baby, and you got a fucking belt around your waist. And it seemed like that's what Floyd tried to say every fucking time you win. But anyway, I don't want to goddamn spend too much time on the shit. And then, you know, my man Monster come out doing what he's supposed to do. And Monster, that's Enoa. Oh man, I can't. His name is fucking. I'm horrible at names. Y'all know this, man. Trying to get this motherfucking shit. Enoa Nuo, man, the Monster, man, out of Japan, man. Enoa Naoe or Niao Noah, whatever, you know, the motherfucker that be knocking them motherfuckers out. No disrespect, fucking your name up like that. I don't want to see you. Motherfucker's a bad boy. He bad to the bone. And in 2020, he's my favorite boxer all around. That's just my dude right there, man. Like as far as like the total package, like all around, I can't find no flaws in this game. And now you can find flaws if you try to pick his shit apart, cause when you look at his shit, it's like, I don't know how to explain this. I don't want to say it ain't technical because like he throws every punch flawlessly. It just like it's like he don't do. He do shit that wouldn't be tight like that. Like, put it like that. He'd do shit that if like a regular motherfucker went in the gym doing, they'd tell him don't ever do that shit again. You fuck around and get knocked out like that. That's the type of shit Noah be doing. But like, it'd be like, but it's like when he do it, it don't be no holes in it though. It'd be like, it's hard to explain, man. You just gotta watch enough of his fights to understand what I'm talking about, man. You just gotta watch enough of his fights, man. He might not have perfect technique, but you wouldn't be able to tell unless you really looked at his shit and slowed it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man is a monster, yo. Like, and that's nitpicking. You would have to, like, really nitpick to find it, yo. Like, that man he's just fucking awesome, man. Like, that's my guy. I enjoy watching his fights. He don't have any fear in his heart, man. He fights anybody and everybody that steps up to the plate. And you can only respect that. Hold on, Buzz talking. Let me hear what Buzz got to say, y'all, cause it's still Buzz night. Him and Spence, They still talking about Spence. They asked that shit. Bud just said, and looked over at Bob like he ain't wanting to hear that shit.
He is far and away the best welterweight in the world. He goes back to the great welterweights like Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. He would have been competitive with them. The welterweights around now are not competitive with Terrence Crawford. Hey Bob, you know that
I agree with that. He said Bob Aaron said.
you were able to make the fights with the heavyweights.
He said Terrence Crawford.
Errol Spence will try to avoid Terrence Crawford as long as he can because he knows he can't beat Terrence Crawford. You saw the performance tonight. I mean, he'll take out Errol Spence in about the same number of rounds.
Ooh, Bob said he'll take out Spence in the same number of rounds that he took out Kyle Brooks in. He said Spence don't want none of them. He said Spence is going to do whatever he can to avoid Bud Crawford. I can't remember who they said Spence was fighting, but they said put him in the ring. They can put him in the ring with Bud the same night, 25 minutes apart, and he'd beat both of them. He said, goddamn, Terrence is the best welterweight. And he said, you gotta compare him to the welterweights of from back in the day, the Ray Leonards, the Haglers. That's where he said he would be able to compete with them. Hey, yo, man, that goddamn right. He hit Kyle Brooks with, yo, man, then he go hit him. We catch him with 2 more body shots. That's what I like. I like the way he followed up with the 2 body shots. He already got the head up out of it. His mind is gone. Boom, he catch him with another shot to the face. It looked like he hit that, was it 2 body shots? I'm trying to look at it in the background. Maybe it wasn't. It looked like he did catch him in the body. I don't know. I couldn't really see Bob Aaron was in the way, but.
Right now, Mark Kriegel is with Kell Brook. Kell, thank you very much for.
Okay, they talking to Kyle Brook now.
Real good, and all of a sudden, what happened?
This is boxing. I obviously got caught with a shot I didn't see, and the referee waved it off. You know, that's never happened to me before, but I've always said if I'm in a fight and I'm gonna lose, you know, I'm gonna go out on my shield and. You know, the referee obviously seen that I couldn't continue, so the fight is over, you know.
At least he goddamn went out like a G. He said he always want to go out on his shield. But if the ref seen that he couldn't continue and he waved off the fight, then the fight's over. I goddamn gotta give it to Kyle Brook. You know, not making excuses, going out like a man.
Sean Porter, what was different, or was anything different about Terrence Crawford?
You know, you know, I can't, even though I've been beat by him, I can't sit here now and say he beat Spence, he beat Paul, because styles make fights, you know. But one thing he has got good distance, and he's got fast stands obviously, and he's got a good eye, you know, to land a shot, you know. So it'd be very interesting, you know. He's definitely, you know, because that's never in my career, nobody's ever done that to me in sparring or anything, you know. So. Obviously, it's different way how schools on, but it one of them, you know.
He said nobody's ever did nothing like that. They asked him about.
You know, because I am nobody could have got me in a better condition. I was bang on the limit.
He said, you know, something interesting that Kyle Brooks said was
would have probably been me. I could have been a bit more relaxed.
They asked him. He fought, you know, both guys, Spencer and Brooks, and Porter. He fought all them guys. He say, what can you say now? He say, well, look, you know, he can't say that Crawford's going to beat him, or you know that Spencer's going to win. But he can say Crawford got the way he judged distance and how fast he moved is just something that, you know, that's never happened to him. You know, what happened to him tonight never happened to him before.
You know, in Britain, we're a bit
So,
behind the times, so
and sparring or anything, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he talking about how quick he got knocked out.
you know, even though he's stopped me tonight, Terrence, I can't sit here and say he would do that to Spence or he beat Spence. You know, it'd be a fight still that everyone needs to see.
I understand that, but you're rich in experience and talent, and you saw something in him. You wanted this fight. How was it different? What was distinct about his style that you didn't figure on?
I think his timing is great, and you know, we're looking across, and I did have a little bit of success, but for some reason I didn't feel comfortable to let my hands pop for some reason, you know, and that's what he made me do. You know, I've seen great fighters come out, and I've seen him in different.
I gotta give it to Brooks.
I've seen him with certain fighters, and they don't even shoot many shots that round or in the fight because that fighter makes them do that. He obviously made me do that, and you know, we come down.
Kyle Brooks said, you know, he went out there and
it's an hard one, but he's a great talent on top. You know,
he said,
Kel, thank you.
he said, you know, and he really didn't throw many shots, and he didn't feel too comfortable out there because that's what Terrence Crawford made him do. That's giving the fucking fighter full credit. He said it ain't. He said, and that's what the great ones do. You know, he said, you know, he's seen it before. That's the first time it happened to him. But, you know, the reason why he didn't get comfortable and he couldn't goddamn really let his hands go like he wanted to is because Terrence Crawford made him do that. That's giving full credit to where credit's due. I can't take nothing away from. Can't take nothing away from Kyle Brooks with that one, man. That's how you do it, man. And the Usyk, I want to touch on these fights I've missed, man. The Usyk fight. Sorry for backtracking, y'all. But Usyk and Chisora fight, man. Everything in that fight went down pretty much as expected. You know what I'm saying? Nothing there. But, you know, I still think shit's a little overhyped with Usyk still for right now, man. Like, I'm not saying that like to take anything away from Usyk. I'm saying that as to just give full credit to the heavyweight division. You know, because that great conditioning, great footwork, Usyk got that, man. There. But let me tell you something. This is the thing about heavyweight that doesn't happen in other fucking weight classes, okay? And, you know, all credit, all props to the footwork, to the dance, to the movement, to the stamina, to all that shit that Usyk does on a high level, okay? On a very high level. I want to hit my dab so bad. Y'all hold on. I got to hit my dab, man. All the shit that Usyk do on a very high level, see, is dabs. See, y'all? Anyway, all these things Usyk do on a very high level. This is your nectar needle or whatever the fuck it is. I'm up here in the States where it's legal at. Massachusetts, Maine, shit like that. But, pardon me, guys and Gail. I apologize.
Gorilla Tape is 3 times stronger for a hold that lasts. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
For nearly a decade, Comcast has been helping students get ready. We've connected 4 million low-income students to low-cost, high-speed Xfinity internet. We're working with hundreds of school districts across the country to sponsor free internet and laptops. And parents are seeing an impact. And now we're turning 1,000 community centers into lift zones, Wi-Fi-enabled safe spaces to study, so more students can be ready for anything.
All right, Stan, I've just been handed the judge's card. USC got up off the mat again. Oregon showed fight in the second half at Wazoo. Michigan threw the California. No,
I was some fire, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to get some dabs. Alright. This is the thing that happened. This is the thing that happened. In other weight classes that's unique. I mean, in the heavyweight weight division that's unique to the heavyweight division. And that's you are going to be fighting guys that outweigh you by whatever the fuck they outweigh you by. Period. And that's the thing now. Okay, Leon Spinks, cruiserweight or light heavyweight, one or the other, came up, beat Holmes, got to a young Mike Tyson. They thought Spinks, and everybody really thought Spinks was going to beat Mike, or a lot of people thought, it was going to be a fight. I was young. I was young as hell when that fight happened, but I remember people, wasn't nobody thinking they were going to leave out to go piss or to go get a beer and come back and the fight was going to be over. Even though Mike was always doing that, for some reason, it's like motherfuckers really thought that Leon Spinks was going to be somebody that gave Mike at least where I was at. They thought Spinks was going to be the one that gave Mike a run, but the fight ended just as fast as any of his other fucking fights. I think it was a record, but whatever. And that's the thing with Usyk, man. I think that the fucking, when you fight them big heavyweights, okay, yeah, Chisora was a big heavyweight, but he wasn't a heavyweight from today's era, today's generation. The Deontay Wilder, fucking Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury type heavyweights, the Klitschko type of heavyweight, the fucking the 6'6" and beyond heavyweight, the 240-pound plus heavyweight, but not 240 pounds on the 5'11" frame. I'm talking about 240 pounds on a 6'7" frame and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, he could be light in the ass, but he had the height though, So that gave him the reach to get up in there and all that shit on them bigger guys. It gave him leverage. It gave him speed. Speed times distance. You know what I'm saying? Equals power. Bink, knockout. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not ready to get on the hype train for Usyk yet. I think if he fucking becomes mandatory and challenges Joshua for the WBO, I say he's going to lose. And he's going to lose by knockout. That's just me, though. At least at this point, I'm not ready to give him any type of anything at this point. You beat fucking Chisora, but you couldn't get him out of there when you had him hurt. So,
the reason why I put Bud Crawford as the pound-for-pound #1 fighter, first of all, let's just look at the sport in general. There's a lot of belts. So you got guys growing up in weight classes, winning straps, but are they fighting the best guy in that weight class? No, they're not. And they're getting all these accolades, and they're getting all this praise and everything. And there's different circumstances with different weight classes. So once you get,
I'm trying to listen to what they're saying real quick.
When you get that with your resume, then it's the eye test. Right. From here on out, it's the eye test. A lot of people saying Canelo because Canelo went up, 5 weight divisions or went up 3 weight divisions and fought for a title and won, 5 world championships or 4 world championships in different weight classes, and they're giving them that praise. Yes, I get that. But the circumstances are different for Terrence Crawford because people don't want to dance with him. They really don't. And I don't think, I was optimistic, Dre, about the Spence fight happening, but
Now, I don't think it will happen.
I'm agreeing. I'm sorry. Back on the Terrence Crawford thing, man, real quick, y'all. That fucking dab got me fucked up. But anyway, I agree with goddamn Porter right now. I don't think that Spence fight's gonna happen. I don't think that Spence fight gonna happen. Anyway, y'all, I goddamn that dab just goddamn had me zoned the fuck out for a minute. But I was talking about that the heavyweight shit. Shit. Fucking, yeah, so, I think if that fight happened, that it ended in knockout, you know. It ended in knockout. Now, staying on the heavyweight, another thing I want to say real quick before I hit this dab again and really zone the fuck out. That motherfucking Deontay Wilder is still finally coming out speaking after the contract expired and talking all this shit about fucking Tyson Fury with the motherfucking talking shit about Tyson Fury and the fucking and the glove shit, egg weights and all this shit. Like, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, yo? You know, it reminds me of we're gonna go smoke a cigarette now since we done listen to Crawford speak. It remind me, sorry about goddamn that zone out with the dab, y'all. Y'all don't know how that shit's some fucking fire, man. That shit, y'all don't know. Shit's some fire. This motherfucker done really went out there and said, pardon me, and said Mike Breland. Oh, first of all, what I was saying, it reminds me of. This is the legal shit. This is where I got this Boston Bud Factory. I got some more shit, but it's put up right now. I'll get that out later. I'll show that. If I remember, I'll show that to y'all for the video over with. But anyway, yo, what the fuck was I? Oh yeah. Deontay Wilder, man, you done said. Okay, it remind me of the old Bugs Bunny cartoons and shit. The old Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, and all that type shit. Hold on, y'all, I gotta get my belt. That shit when Bugs Bunny, you know, Yosemite Sam, all that shit. When Bugs Bunny, he challenged the king or whoever the fuck it was, which was really just Yosemite Sam. Challenged him to a duel or some shit like that. And he had put a goddamn horseshoe in his glove. And when he went and he slapped the motherfucker with the horseshoe, he slapped his ass so goddamn hard that the horseshoe, it broke up like fucking glass or something. He just dumped the shit out. It was like it was glass and shit. That's what like this whole fucking goddamn glove gate shit remind me of. It remind me it's like Tyson Fury put a fucking horseshoe in a glove, walked up and slapped Wilder with it. And it broke like glass. Then he goddamn turned around and emptied that shit out. But of course we know this ain't cartoons though. This is real life. So we gotta be quiet, yo. So we know that shit ain't happening. And you know, Wilder's just making a fool of himself, and he will not fucking stop. He's making a fucking slap fool of himself. And I feel bad in this situation. I feel bad for Mark Breland. You know what I'm saying? Because he shouldn't have that put on him. And that's fucked up. You know, however you put it. Whoever you was rooting for in the fight, whatever. This shit is ridiculous. Because we know the truth. I mean, people need to stop believing this bullshit. You know, the fact is, JD's was there when Tyson Fury was getting his gloves done up and all that shit. So if you're going to get upset with anybody and blame anybody for anything, then it need to be goddamn JD. You know, because if Tyson Fury did any of that shit that y'all talking about as far as putting something in the glove or tampering with the glove, then that's JD's fault. Maybe he was in there bullshitting too much, maybe riding to Tyson Fury's dick or something to the point where he couldn't see it. But there was just more than him, though. You know, it ain't like they just got that one motherfucker. They got a whole gang of motherfuckers in there watching some shit like that. This is fucking prize fighting, man. Shit. There's goddamn motherfucking $1 million purses on the line, man. Ain't nobody gonna goddamn let some shit like that go by. Like why do people even believe this dumb shit? You know? You really fucking believe that this man went out there with a fucking egg weight and beat you with it? Where was the egg weight at? Was he holding it like a cuffed in his fist? Is that what you saying he did? Or was the egg weight, or you know, what did he fucking what was it in the front of the glove, like on a cartoon, like the Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam example I gave? Cause if that's the case, he'd fucking crush his hand, slap the fuck up. He'd bash his whole goddamn shit in. So that can't be it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I ain't gonna keep taking, but yeah, like, I mean, that's just clown shit.
How many world champions have existed as?
And I think what's happening is it just continue. It continue to fuck with you that you are going to go down. You don't